lost the money.
As in, it fell down a drain, blew out your pocket? What do you mean you lost it?
It blew out my pocket in a manner of speaking. Onto a card table.
I beg your pardon.
I got involved in a game of cards and I lost the £1,000. I was just looking for a bit of fun, you know, some excitement.
Yeah, because life with me is so dreary.
No, life in Weatherfield is dreary, not life with you.
Who won it?
Carl Monroe from the pub. I went to him the next morning and asked for it back, but the story just gets more and more depressing from there.
Wow. Some achievement.
I got this.
And this is what? The money you robbed off Nick?
I never robbed any money off Nick. I tried my hardest. That was all a big misunderstanding, Michelle, and I'm deeply, deeply ashamed. That's just the loan off Peter. And I rang Corrie as soon as I got it, but it was already gone.
So we're £1,000 down, and we've nowhere to get married!
We can find somewhere else to get married.
No, we can't.
Hello?
Hey, here she is! Here I am!
Oh.
Welcome home.
How did she seem? Did she seem okay?
If you're asking me whether you ruined her life or not, I'd say she's got over it, after a fashion.
I've done some terrible things, but it certainly tops the lot.
Well, I should damn well hope so. I mean, she must have gone through a terrible time. Oh, thinking you were late, panicking, trying to explain it to her friends.
I've gone over it so many times, hoping against hope it wasn't as mortifying as it must have been. Her family and her friends, they were good to me. They didn't judge me. Norma earned decent money. I paid for nothing.
Sounds marvellous.
Does it also sound familiar?
So what was the problem?
I didn't love her.
I see.
How can you tell somebody that?
With great difficulty. But you shouldn't have let it go so far.
Well, I couldn't put the brakes on it. I mean, I tried to, but I just ran out of time in a funny sort of way. Politeness was my crime. Divorcing once was hard enough, but I didn't want to have to go through that again.
She deserves an explanation. She was horrified when she found out you'd been homeless. And I think she was well aware that you felt cornered, shall we say? I think she knew the truth. She's entitled to an apology. Then maybe both of you can get on with your life.
So good to see you smiling again.
Oh, no, I'd forgotten how to do it, hadn't I? So, come on then, what about you two? Everything on track for the wedding?
Pending.
Shall I, go and have a shower or unpack or...
I'm sorry about this.
No, it's okay. You go on.
Carla, bring us your laundry. I'll shove some on.
Oh, God bless you.
It's the booze, Michelle.
Oh, blame the booze.
What, do you think I would have lost all that money if I was sober?
I thought you were a grown-up. I thought I could trust you. We're meant to be in this together.
We are.
Do you think I'm going to put up with this? All our lives, you just acting like a reckless schoolboy and I'm just supposed to forgive you?
So don't forgive me.
Oh, is that what you want, is it? Was that your plan all along?
No.
But you don't mind if it's the outcome?
Of course I mind. I'm mad about you.
What am I going to tell my parents?
Your dad's going to kill me.
You think he's the scary one?
So where do we go from here? Because I'm hanging on by a thread here.
I really don't know. I'm sorry you've got me stumped.
Well, you know how I stand on it. I think we can get through this. It's just a blip.
Where are you going?
Going for a drink. Jimmy from the ship. He always said that he'd keep our jobs open for us.
What's that, a threat?
I tried to tell you how I felt about this place.
Oh, so this might just all work out for you then?
So come with me.
Kieran, you lie, You steal, you ruin everything. And now you just want to run away and you expect me to come with you. I've got a hen do in an hour.
I will do whatever you say. Because I love you.
No, this number's ringing out too.
You sure he's on the level?
Yeah, positive.
No one's going to deliver after 5, are they? He did say today, didn't he?
Yeah, you serve, I'll keep trying.
So what are you gonna do?
Any bright ideas?
Well, everybody be waiting for you in the Rovers. Is it gonna be a hen do or a hen don't?
It's a hen, maybe.
I am actually looking forward to seeing everybody. It's amazing who you can miss. Julie Carp, Sean.
Who wants to go back on the ship?
Sean?
Kieran.
Oh. Hey, maybe there's a compromise. You know, because if you do really love him, don't let this spoil it.
I do love him. So much.
Then don't throw it away over a stupid card game.
He did that, not me.
Yeah, I know, but listen, right, he messed up. He's not the first, is he? And he's certainly not going to be the last. But, I don't know, Michelle, you know, job, wedding. What can you really afford to sacrifice, eh?
Well, what is veal, any road?
It's calf meat.
Oh, it's from the leg.
No. Calves as in little baby cows?
Ooh. Nah, go on then. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll have it with chips. And we'll have a bottle of wine.
Ah,
What?
well, depending on what you order, we're running a bit low.
Of wine. In a wine bar.
Eva's looking into it.
That's like you running out of bacon, Roy.
These things can happen.
Don't worry about it, man. I'll just have another snake bite and roast him.
Not for me, thank you.
Norma, it's Dennis here. Dennis Tanner.
What the?
This was my wedding dress. I was going to take it back, but then I thought, why should I?
You look stunning.
I'm going to give that money to my parents.
I pretty much resigned myself to that.
My mum can't wait to get hold of you.
Lord of mercy.
And you can pay Pete back as well. That's your responsibility.
I know it is. So that's it then, is it? The wedding's off.
Are you still set on going back to the ship?
Tell him.
Why did you have to put me through this?
Because I'm a clown. This is me all over, isn't it? I could apologise till I'm blue in the face, but... Truth is, I don't want us to break up.
Well, what did she say?
Not a lot. She's on her way.
What about the church hall? Well, how would we get the keys? I could have a word with Emily. Yeah, could ask her to be in it. Maybe she can play God. Are you all right? Yeah, just not the best piece of news today.
Anyway, come on then, Michelle. Come on, what's your excuse? What's he doing here?
I know, Endu with a stag.
Yeah, and the bride wearing a wedding dress. Last I heard, she was going to kill him.
All right, well, I might as well admit it. The wedding's off.
Oh, why?
Because my feckless fiancé here took the £1,000 that my parents gave us and he lost it in a card game.
What?
On top of which, he no longer wants to stay in Weatherfield anymore because apparently we're all far too boring.
Oh, that's nice.
You never said that.
So he leaves for the ships. Anytime.
So this is no longer a hen do. It's actually a leaving party. Because I've decided to go with him.
I can't keep up.
So I'd like to raise a toast to the best workforce in Weatherfield.
Hey!
Best boss.
Yeah!
Best friends.
Hey!
Best local.
Yay!
And hopefully the best night out in ages.
Dennis, the hour is upon us.
Bankrupt.
There's a sign on the warehouse door.
This is just fantastic. How well do you know him?
Well, he's sort of my ex.
So I'm picking up the tab for an ugly breakup.
No, actually. Look, just trust me, there'll be a proper explanation. We'll get you your wine, and if we don't get you your wine, we'll get you your money.
Well, I doubt that. On both counts.
The police weren't interested. They saw it for what it was. Cold feet.
Oh.
An absconder. That's what one of them said. Sounds like an absconder. And the two policemen smiled at each other like they were used to it.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to be alone?
I think we're both grateful you're here, Rita. It'll stop me getting violent. That's a little joke there.
I'd never have made that call if it hadn't been for Rita.
Yes, well, let's not go handing out medals.
Keith and Terry drove round for days looking for you, those imbeciles.
Yeah, I thought they would. I made myself as scarce as I could. I'm a coward, Norma.
But what had I done?
Nothing. Nothing but good. I didn't have the guts to tell you, so I deserted you instead.
Tell me what?
I tried. I tried my hardest. But I was very fond of you and grateful.
Shall I get us another drink?
I'm not staying.
I didn't feel the things that I should have felt when you're heading into a marriage.
Like love?
Like love.
But I knew that, Dennis. I thought that was a given. I mean, you talk like we were kids. I'd loved and I'd been widowed. I enjoyed taking care of you. I took pleasure in that. Did you think I was head over heels?
It seems I misjudged everything.
So we were on the same wavelength after all.
I feel like a fool.
I wasn't looking for the romance of the century. I wanted someone to pass the remote control, to help out in the garden occasionally, share a laugh and a joke with, go on holiday, complain to. I mean, look at you. Who do you think I saw? Clark Gable?
The only difference between Clark Gable and me is a moustache.
See? You could always make me laugh. That must be worth something.
I'm sorry.
Good.
So how are you finding living on your own?
Boring. Lonely.
You don't like to think of you being lonely.
But it's nice for you guys, isn't it? Having that flat to yourself for a change.
Why, you know us.
When's she back, your mum?
Not for another month or so.
Feels like she's replaced me in a funny sort of way. But it's like having a kitten compared to me.
Kittens are hard work.
Was I hard work?
Becky.
Have a drink, Roy.
I'm perfectly fine.
No, come on, have a drink, Roy.
No.
Why can't I be more like you?
Think yourself lucky, Becky.
Just been on to the big man.
Yeah, and you still have us back?
He wants us back as quickly as possible. Said he can get us on the boat out of Southampton first thing in the morning.
No way, you wanted to lie in. What's the big rush?
I've told him to do it.
You did what?
I'll go home and pack the bags. You stay here.
Kieran, you can't pack my bags. You wouldn't know where to start.
I'll put in what we brought. How hard can it be? Trust me.
Trust you?
Trust me.
Hey, you're looking good.
Well, it's sunny all year round in Lee, you know.
I'm surprised you weren't spotted by one of them talent scouts.
Oh, what? Oh, well, but I turned them down because, you know, who needs Hollywood when you got all this?
You're looking good. Did I just say that?
Yes, you did. And it's not helping me. How are you both, anyway?
Yeah. Okay. Hey, love. All right.
You had nails?
Escargot, no, very small.
Excuse me. What's all this about Mauritius?
I don't know. What is all this about Mauritius?
I didn't give you all that money so you could go swanning off to Mauritius.
Why did you give me it then?
Because I had to. But, you know, I've got Amy to support. I could have used that money to feed and Clover with.
Do you know what would be really helpful? If you did me a list of things that I can and can't spend that money on. Because I've just bought my Royston a really posh meal. Is that okay?
Forgive me, Steve, but on what grounds is this any of your business?
You tell him, baby.
Well, I'm not saying it would stand up in court or anything. I'm just saying that there's a lot of people over here that have sacrificed things. So when I hear about fancy holidays...
What fancy holidays?
Oh, he seems to think I'm going to Mauritius.
Well, aren't you?
Do you need to buy Tracy some maternity things?
You know, maybe it's best you do use that money for, you know...
No, I don't know.
To go somewhere else.
To go somewhere else, he says. Do not tell me how to spend my money. Don't tell me where to go or how to live my life. You crawl back into that miserable cow's, miserable mother's, miserable house and leave me alone for good. Okay, comprende?
Perhaps we should go home.
Where the hell is Mauritius any road?
Well, I will miss you.
I feel like I barely seen you this past year.
It's because you haven't.
It's a shame.
Yeah, it is.
You could really do with me right now, couldn't you?
Oh, come on, don't start that. I'll be fine. You know me, I'll bag it.
Yeah, you will be fine.
Listen, I'm 300% better already.
Yeah?
200, maybe.
You won't do anything stupid again, will you? Good. Because I've lost too many people that are special to me.
I offered to pay her back, didn't I? I mean, what else could I do?
Oh, yeah. Pay her with what?
I didn't know what it would come to. How much do weddings cost?
It's a long time since I had one.
I appreciate your offering.
Anyway, it's done now. You can stop looking over your shoulder.
Yes, finally done with.
How could you relax with all that hanging over you?
I couldn't, that was the thing. Couldn't relax for 1 minute.
Well, you can stop running now. Put your feet up. The future starts here.
I really am grateful, Rita.
No, you did all the tricky bits, not me.
The only thing is, I'm frightened.
Frightened? Frightened of what? Oh, I get it. I see. You think it might happen again, don't you? You know what you are, Dennis? Well, I'm going to tell you. You're arrogant. You're kidding yourself if you think I'm smitten. Go on. I'll follow you. Go on.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Actually fell out.
Bye.
All the best, guys.
See ya.
Piccadilly coach station, please, pal.
Where we go then?
The Caribbean, here we come, babe. Golden sands, bluey green seas, dolphins, music, good food. Palm trees as far as the eyes can see.
Driver, just stop a minute.
What's wrong? Michelle?
I can't do this. I don't want golden sands and palm trees and dolphins. I want this. Here.
Here? Are you mad?
I just want to feel at home.
You will feel at home. When we're together, we'll feel at home.
Maybe it's me she really loves.
Maybe they've changed their mind. You're not going. Don't fancy Michelle, do you, Kirk?
Is the Pope a Catholic?
I'd just regret it, and then I'd start to resent you.
You thought this through, haven't you?
I haven't. I'm just being realistic. Please, let's just do this while we still love each other.
Love, funny way of showing it. I wish I paid Carrie that money.
So do I. But you didn't. Everything happens for a reason, and...
We're making a big mistake.
No, but life's risky, isn't it?
Staying here is not risky.
No, but letting you go is.
Playing it safe.
No.
But this might be over, you know. 6 months, a year.
Kieran, just get back in the cab and get on the ship and just enjoy yourself.
Look after yourself, right?
Say something nice to me. Welcome home.
Well, you can win a Coronation Street bundle with great prizes for all the family. There's 4 to be won. To find out more, go to itv.com/Corrie right now. OK, tomorrow, Harry Hill's TV Burp is at 7:30. Then with a Heroes and Guilty Pleasures theme, the remaining acts sing 2 songs each for your vote on The X Factor tomorrow at 8.